Hello. I was given a warning by YouTube for my videos. Muhammad is not in heaven. Jesus Christ is. Ian, this is Ian McCormack, saw him. There were 5 videos made by me or posted by me. And these videos were disabled by YouTube, so-called for violation of community guidelines. The only thing Muslims, not YouTube, unless YouTube is now controlled and run by Muslims, or pleasers of Muslims, thus betraying the land and the world of the free, could take offense of is the title of the video. So I am reading, okay, because I can do it freehand, but it doesn't come out the right way. Because the video itself, which is testimony titled "A Glimpse of Eternity" of Ian McCormack, wonderful testimony, which gives no problems at all with this title, because this is a channel to reach Muslims for Christ. Of course Muslims take offense. What do you expect it to be? So all of a sudden I am sent an email that the videos are disabled, so-called, for violation of community guidelines. What community guidelines am I trespassing? Am I in violation of? None whatsoever, except if you become Jimmy. If you become, concerned about the responses by Muslims, which means that our freedoms are being limited to that which Muslims thinks is okay. Now, what are you making our country then? You're making our country into something that the Muslims were running away from. If they love so much their Islamic nations, then let them stay there. Their feet are telling me, they are testifying with their feet that really they do not like to live in a Muslim country. Their feet are saying, we want freedom. What's freedom? To destroy our freedoms? You take liberty, Muslims, to come into our countries, and instead of adapting to our cultures, and you can keep your Islamic identity within your mosques, but that's not Islam. Islam is a totalitarian system that abuses its tiny characteristics of being a religion, so that under our freedom of religion, they express themselves and grow themselves in such a way that they are with the intention to take over. They don't want to be part of us. They keep their passports, they keep their connections. Their heart is in the other nation, not in our nations. And their allegiance is to the other nation. Now, we call that the fifth column. And I don't know. But it's obvious that our governments, our rulers, our politicians are all, with some exceptions, are traitors. They are traitors, and they should be prosecuted for treason. They are destroying our lands. And this is not helping Muslims themselves in the least bit. Because if you make our countries like yours, there are no other countries to run to. So there are powers behind the powers that you can see, which have planned this. They have planned this conflict. They have planned our countries to be filled with unrest. They have planned to destroy our families. They have planned to do all that because they are intent on destroying, on murdering, on killing people left and right. And war is only one of their instruments. They're making tons of money off war. They are creating the conflicts left and right. And there are more conflicts in more areas. And all of these conflicts are they're empowered by lies, by deception. You have the lie and deception when the so-called what was it, Cold War, which brought in $5 trillion into their bank systems, because those are the criminals, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Warburgs. Those are the criminals. They are the ones, and the whole systems are the ones that are behind World War One, World War Two. They financed it, they arranged it, and they are arranging World War Three. And that's why in our West it has been an intentional policy to allow uneducated Muslims in America. For 10 years the authorities have given green cards to 100,000 Muslims a year for 10 years. That is 1 million Muslims to come in. They have no education or little education, don't speak the language, don't speak the culture. They look down upon the West, which they accuse of all kinds of things, and which now the West is and as you can see now, even my videos, which I said, and what is wrong with saying the truth? The truth is Muhammad is not in heaven, but Jesus Christ is. Ian, and if you go to a World Wide Web, if you go to www.spiritlessons.com, it's full of testimonies of people who were in heaven and or in hell. And in heaven, none of them has seen Muhammad. Now that may be a terrible message for Muslims, but how can we share with Muslims the truth about Jesus Christ and what Jesus Christ has done? And Jesus Christ is not Isa, because the Muslims make, not only is Jesus Christ not Isa, Allah is not God, but he is made to look God. He was one of the 365 idols of Mecca, and then dressed with the stories that Muhammad got from Christian sects, so that he was made to look like God, and the Quran was made to look like the Gospels, and Isa was made to look like Jesus Christ, but they are not. But those who don't know God, who don't know the Word of God, who don't know Jesus Christ, they are easily fooled to think that they're the same. But I want to say that this is called treason, YouTube. When you adapt your standards, so-called community guidelines, because you're getting protests of Muslims who say, hey, we don't like this title, then that's the end of a free world. And I refuse to accept that laying down. Now everybody can know what you're doing. And that's why I made this YouTube. Because also it's very hard, you're more hard to reach, make comments to, than the CIA and the FBI. There's not a normal contact, email address, nothing. So I have to make this video. Thank you for watching.